Hello all, so here's my super special Halloween October special, not even actually even releasing on Halloween. This one recorded 2 weeks ago, but surprise surprise to no one, by the way. I was extremely lazy and I waited until to record until now, but yeah, better late than never, but it's not really late because it's not even actually even on Halloween. So yeah. Anyways, Little Shop of Horrors is like a movie released in the late 70s directed by some horror movie director, made for like $2 and shot in 2 hours. And it was a hit, and then there's a musical in 1980, and then a movie 6 years later in 1996, which is this. There's also a book, but I don't know where that fits the timeline, and that's not relevant, but I just wanted to mention it. The musical was in 1982. Whoops. So, anyways, movie good. Now to review the DVD and talk about some history, which is really important for once. So anyways, the musical play that I mentioned earlier ends differently than the version that's in this, where in that version, Seymour, which is the main guy, him and Audrey get eaten by the plant, and the plants take over the world in the end of the musical. In the movie, they were going to do that, but at the end they showed test audiences, and the test audiences thought it sucked because they sympathized with the characters and stuff. So there's a random alternate ending, and then they got exchanged, and some parts were cut and exchanged for the happy ending, which I think works more as an actual movie. I have watched a couple of work prints and bits and pieces, and yeah, I do kind of like the plant destruction scenes, but yeah. Later in 2012, I'm pretty sure there was a director's cut, which is the exact same version as this, which wasn't the original cut, by the way. But yeah, basically the exact same version as this, but with incredibly horribly paced, dragged out theatrical ending, which just makes it even more worse and dumb. There's a bunch of work bits and stuff online you can find, and I found one with a shorter ending that actually works way better and is paced better. Though I think that you could make the theatrical ending work if you edited it a very specific way, then it could work. I also think that my preferred cut would be if they just took the version of this with happy ending but had the Meek Shall Inherit sequence. The song is really good, it's a good sequence, and it's extremely short in this happy ending cut version for some reason. Anyway, there's a part in the sequence that features Seymour wanting to kill Audrey too, but doesn't and reconsiders because he thinks that Audrey won't like him. With season 2 a scene later with Seymour asking Audrey if she would still like him without the plan. So, that's relevant in the story, and that's the reason. Anyways, in 1998 there was a super duper special edition, which was double-sided by the way, so yeah, crappy. Which included the original alternate ending, but it was a really crappy quality black and white work print with unfinished music and sound, which is on the basis of which they edited the director's cut ending, which as previously mentioned is extremely dragged out with horrible pacing. This is probably an extremely early version because there's some other work prints as previously mentioned that are shorter and better. So I guess I just assumed that was the intended version without looking up other stuff, but the work prints weren't found until recently, like a decade after the Blu-ray was released. So yeah. Anyways, there's an alternate ending there, basically all the extras from here beyond that previous version. And about it being double-sided, side 1 included the movie and a bunch of other movie-related extras, including production notes and cast, and side 2 basically included most of the same extras except the commentary, and also the alternate ending, and the alternate ending also had the commentary, and for some reason the original crappy black and white version with the commentary isn't on the Blu-ray, so yeah. And also not on the Blu-ray is the music-only track that's on here. The Blu-ray includes the director's cut along with a theatrical version, which is this, so I don't know why they didn't include the music-only version, so yeah. Anyway, the DVD was recalled because one of the producers of the movie claimed to have a color copy, but then he just said that for no reason. He didn't even actually have it and just thought the studio had it, so he said that he had it, but then the studio didn't. So there's the 1998 DVD, which is the original version that was released, cost like $100,000. And it was re-released 2 years later in 2000, which this version, it's not exactly, well, the disc is the same, but it was repackaged in 2009. So, yeah. Anyway, the 2000 version includes all the same incredible extras of commentary and outtakes, and a remastered Dolby Digital 5.1 soundtrack and music-only audio track, and outtakes and deleted scenes. But there's no actual deleted scenes, there's just a random blooper from the deleted scene, but yeah, also teasers and TV spots and all the other stuff. For some reason on the case it doesn't mention the behind the scenes documentary, which was released around the time the movie was coming out. And also the outtakes and gags and deleted scenes and stuff, even though it's not actually even deleted scenes, it comes with commentary only on this version, maybe also on the original release, but yeah. I don't know what's even the point even having the commentary on the bloopers, because basically the only thing they can say is that it's a blooper and they just gonna describe what's happening, because the bloopers last for like 10 seconds, so there's no point. And there's also a version without commentary on YouTube, so I don't know where that came from, unless the commentary list version came from the original DVD. Also, the menus on this version, the 2000 version, which is different from the 1998 version, because the original version is just a random story manager, but this one has incredibly, amazingly, high-techly animated menus. So, anyways, yeah. Being a 2000 DVD release of 1980s movie, the quality obviously isn't really that good viewed on a gigantic HD screen, but is most likely a lot better on a big Genova 16-inch screen. Epic reference to the movie, by the way. And it's most likely a lot better than the original crappy special edition, because it was double-sided with the movie on one side, plus all the other production notes and commentary and stuff, so the quality is really crappy, yeah, most likely. And also, it's not the DVD release, so the quality isn't really going to be that good anyway. Anyways, movie good, DVD good. That's the review. I've done 2 positive reviews in a row, so that's a record. Also, the outtakes without commentaries on the Blu-ray. I have no idea why it's commentary only, or why there was even a commentary on there in the first place. I guess to trick people. Anyway, movie good, highly recommended. Halloween watch. I was also planning to do Beetlejuice as a Halloween special thing, and maybe I will, but yeah. I was also planning on doing a video about horrible DVD packaging, which is gonna serve as a Halloween special because it's scary, because it sucks. Get it? Anyways, yeah, bye. I remember that I forgot to show the disc, showing a little bonus at the end, even though you can barely see it because my camera just sucks. And you also didn't really actually take a good look at the cover art until now, even though we had this for a month or 2 or 3, I don't know how many months. Anyway, you can barely see it because of the horrendous glare and crappy quality, but the cover, pretty accurate. Also, inaccurate. It shows Audrey 2 eating Mr. Mushnick, and the dentist guy is still alive, but actually in the movie he's dead by the time this happened, so continuity error. Idiot! Didn't even watch the movie! Also, didn't notice until now that the Greek chorus girls are there randomly in the background. Other review's done.